Hey everybody, this is TrainLover236 here, bringing to you with another update video. And I got a lot of explaining to do when it comes to, because some of you may be wondering, well, ask me a question, where are the anniversary special, where are the anniversary projects I plan to do sometime mid-spring, and why? Well, to do that, I'll answer to them why and explain for Lane. You see, the thing is that, well, as you can probably look on the list, the thing is, actually, spring has been a bit of a bit month for me. April was for, I was planning to do them, but let's just say things have been a bit of busy for me in spring. First there was March, where I had to where it was like St. Patrick's Day month and then there was April, where I tried it on projects, but my job was on my job, and then there was May, where it was a bit of where I was going to make the announcement, but it was, of course, but May was difficult for two things. One was that it was Harry Potter month, and it was let's see, probably Harry Potter. For those of you who know what Harry Potter month is, it's basically because it's what I'm trying to say is that it was Harry Potter month, where my mom and I would celebrate every May since most fans Harry Potter. And two was my part-time job. Now, I'm not going to go into full details regarding my part-time job, because I don't want to talk about talk about my part-time job. Well, maybe I'll talk about it a little personally for maybe another video. To give you a summary, let's just say that I didn't really have much control over my part-time job, and as a result, I've not only did I have to work 2 weeks with 2 weeks with 2 weeks of having a 5-shift weekends, but as a result, I either overworked myself and I didn't get anything done, and as a result, I was continuously burned out, or burned down, and in anything with throughout Harry Potter month, whether it comes to wands or anything like that, and one of my vacations that I was supposed to go to in May got canceled, and it resulted in me having a bit of in the simple terms, I can't say right now, but let's just say I was a bit heartbroken by that, and so yeah, May was a bit of a difficult month for me, and sure, while I did have a bit of fun around May, since it was a bit of an off month for me, since it was Harry Potter month, it did result in me just not how I had no control over my my old part-time job, and that's why I've been recently just trying to find a new part-time job recently. So, excuse me, sorry, just a little interruption there. So that's why this month. So that's why I've been a month. But the reason, but I'm not just making this announcement video just because, either because of the fact that, but the reason why is because that, due to the fact that due to spring being a bit busy, my anniversary projects are now being pushed forward from March to now late 2024, early 2025. And the reason is, not just because of the fact that spring was a very busy month for me, was an unexpectedly busy month for me, especially when it comes to May, especially with the month of May. But also it's because that I want to focus, and it's because I want to focus on Mickey Mouse in the World of Color, because, originally, back when I made that announcement, I thought I wanted to make a Mickey Mouse in the World, that I want to make this anniversary special since it is my anniversary, but as I started planning them, I realized that if I did those a ton of projects like with my retrospective and all right, like with my retrospective and all the Thomas shout out video and all those things, it'll take away from how Mouse and the World of Color and Mickey Mouse and the World of Color kind of took more priorities. So yeah, unfortunately, I hate to delay anniversary projects, but unfortunately, the anniversary projects will have to be pushed forward to late 2024 and early 2025. I know it'll be like after my anniversary. I know that 2024 was supposed to be my anniversary year and projects, but considering for the fact that I want to finally complete my Mickey Mouse World of Color movie for priority, I had to unfortunately delayed them in order to focus on the movie. Unfortunately, both this and of course the Lady of Sodor documentary will have to all be paused temporarily, so I can focus on Mickey Mouse World of Color. And speaking of Mickey Mouse World of Color, some of you may be wondering, speaking of which, since I have decided to put those projects aside, well, for now, I decided that I'm going to start shooting Mickey Mouse and the World of Color sometime in around July of 2024. Now, in the past I have mentioned that I would now some of you may be wondering why did I since I'm off to the side when I didn't immediately begin working on Mickey Mouse and the World of Color. Why I'm starting this in mid-July instead of starting at the summer. Well, the thing is that there are several that my family and I are going to go on currently my family and I are going to go on a vacation to a cabin at the lake, so which does more of a priority. So after I finish the vacation, I'm going to start shooting Mickey Mouse shooting the rest of the remaining scenes of Mickey Mouse World of Color in July. So hopefully when I finish the remaining scenes or half of it, I'll and done. And hopefully you'll be able to finish Mickey Mouse World of Color sometime for its late 2024 release date. And with that, that's pretty much it. Now, again, I know that some of you may be disappointed that my anniversary projects will have to be pushed aside or delayed later further, as well as the Lady of Sodor documentary. Considering that, like I said a million times, I had to Mickey Mouse and World of Color first. So I know I should have thought of this through before I started doing this anniversary spiel, but hopefully once I complete Mickey Mouse World of Color, I will do all these projects from anniversary. I'll do these anniversary projects once I'm done with this with this movie that I've been making so long, and 7 years in the making. So hopefully once I've completed that Mickey Mouse movie, I'll do the anniversary projects and many and other projects that I wanted to do but couldn't because of Mickey Mouse World of Color. So as I said, that's pretty much it for this video. So make sure to make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on DeviantArt, Twitter, and Instagram. And until then, this is TrainLover206 here signing off, and keep an eye out for Mickey Mouse and the Wolf and keep an eye out for Mickey Mouse movie. Until then, see you later, everybody.